Make a project using the Creator Companion. There are other tutorials, just use one of those. You will start with an empty scene. Import your FBX model by opening it in your File Explorer and then dragging into the asset box at the bottom of your Unity project. Select your model in the asset box and drag it into the project. With your model still selected, go to the inspector on the right side and select Rig. Then change the rig from generic to humanoid. Click Configure and save your scene when that pops up. Make sure each bone is correctly mapped with the Unity humanoid rig setup. To do so, select the correct bones and drag them into the corresponding places on the green man or in the list below him. You can see it maps some of it automatically, but some are incorrect, like the chest bone was marked as the spine, and not all the required bones are green. You will have to tell it which is which. Make sure this is entirely correct, or your avatar will not work. You do not need an upper chest or toes. You do not even need fingers, but if you have them, they should be mapped here, and make sure they map to the correct finger if you are using a character with less than 5 digits. It usually auto-maps it wrong if it has fewer than 5 fingers. I had to fix the jaw. It was mapped to the endo jaw instead. Make sure to click Apply. Then click Done to go back to your scene. Select your character on the right side, select Add Component, and then Avatar Descriptor. To set your view position, where you see from in-game, click Edit. A gray orb should appear that you can move with the arrows. If you do not see this, click on Gizmos at the top of the screen. To make your character talk, go to Lip Sync. For animatronics, jaw flap bone usually works fine. Find the jaw bone in your model hierarchy and drag it into the box. Then you can adjust the open and close position of your jaw here. You may need to add textures. First, click your model in Assets and go to Materials in the inspector. Then click Extract Materials and select a place in your assets. The colors might be weird looking. You can adjust these in Unity. To apply a different texture to part of your model, drag it from the assets onto the model. You can also import texture images, which will look better if you have them for the model. For things like eyes, you must use a texture image. Import the texture images the same way you imported your FBX model file. Find the material for the texture and drag the image file into the albedo box. Do this for as many textures as you want. Just remember to set the color box to white if you are using an image texture, or it will overlay the color on it. Once you are happy with how it looks, You can upload your avatar.